The main difference between Sakon and other people is the second head, which is located at the back, and it belongs, by the way, to his older brother Ukon. The first thing that is very striking is his habits about leadership. As the true leader of the Five Sounds, he considers himself and not Kimimaro. And after Kimimaro left for a hospital bed, it was he who became the leader. He is also very proud and self-confident, will never let his victim escape, will always achieve the most painful death for her, also loves and mocks and scoffs at her, so we can say that he is very cruel and never stands on ceremony with his opponents. And Ukon, unlike his younger brother, loves to sleep, which he does almost all the time. They are distinguished by a sharp and unbalanced character, very cynical, cold-blooded, prudent and cruel. If they are angry, they will take revenge, whatever it costs them. This is the main drawback that does not allow the mission to be completed with the most successful outcome. Both also suffer from overconfidence. Nothing is known about the childhood of Sakon and Ukon. It is only known that they were given a very unusual ability from childhood. They could move into each other's bodies, becoming one. Sakon is one of the best shinobi of the sound. A series of very fast and powerful punches or kicks, performed by simultaneous movements of both Sakon and his brother Ukon, whose limbs can appear from any part of his brother's body, striking or using jutsu. In a couple of seconds, if the enemy does not dodge, he will be dealt more than 100 instant blows to various areas of the body. Their speed is so high that it is almost impossible to guess exactly where the next blow will be delivered, and to timely put the block. Sakon's attitude towards Kimimaro as a leader can be not only a consequence of his self-confidence, but also a hidden recognition of Kimimaro's strength. Perhaps somewhere deep inside, Sakon understood that Kimimaro was more capable, but his pride did not allow him to admit it. Their names, Sakon and Ukon, can be references to medieval Japanese court ranks or to the names of directions, for example, in traditional Japanese music. This may hint at their elitism or at their dual nature. Perhaps their unique ability is not just a gift, but the result of genetic experiments by Orochimaru, who specialized in such distortions. Or they belong to a very rare clan line, whose peculiarity is a symbiotic existence. In the anime, Otogakure no Shinobi Yoningshu were originally Orochimaru prisoners who were forced to fight other prisoners to the death. Having won numerous fights, they established themselves as the strongest prisoners of Orochimaru, in connection with which they became his personal bodyguards. At some point, they were forced to recognize the leadership of Kimimaro, who defeated them in battle and was chosen as the new vessel of Orochimaru due to his unique abilities. Under Kimimaro's leadership, their group was renamed Otogakure no Shinobi Gonenshu. In the anime, Otogakure no Shinobi Gonenshu assisted Orochimaru in the murder of Yundame Keisuke, and also helped eliminate Shuo's team during Chunin Shiken. At this time, Kimimaro was forced to leave the team due to a fatal illness. According to Orochimaru, Sakon and Ukon were the strongest and fastest members of Otogakure no Shinobi Yoningshu, second only to Kimimaro. Sakon tended to prove it, using extremely powerful techniques to show off. In the anime, further evidence of its potential was the fact that Kabuto revived it during World War IV Ninja. According to Orochimaru, his level corresponds to at least Jonin. Being one of Orochimaru's closest and strongest warriors, Sakon and Ukon possessed his Juin, which increased their physical abilities and ninja skills. When the first level was activated, patterns in the form of curved lines and spots spread through their body. On the second level of Juin, they resembled them, as their skin turned purple, pupils turned yellow, sclera darkened, and more noticeable markings protruded around the eyes. Their nails lengthened and sharpened, their lips turned black, and their mouth widened noticeably, and fangs were located inside it. They acquired waist-long white hair, their chins stretched out, and one horn also grew on the forehead of each of the brothers. Symmetrically on opposite sides of their bodies, their hardened skin on their arms and legs acquired a dark shade and scales, giving the impression of prickly armor. At the second level, their Juiner Sakon and Ukon could decompose their body at the molecular level and merge with the enemy's body. At this point, they were able to change the cells and proteins of the target at will, effectively killing them, and then leave the target and return to their native body. However, this technique had the disadvantage of taking proportional damage to the opponent, which was seen when Kiber pierced himself with kunai, forcing Ukon to scream in pain and choke on blood.